Henry, where are we right now?
So
and what are we doing?
we are currently in Prague airport. We arrived in last night because our client has just arrived this morning, but there was no flights, so we couldn't get here earlier than him. Stayed in the hotel, just about to meet him now and collect a very special watch. Let me know in the comments if you can guess what it is, but we're going to show you. I'm just going to say there's less than 150 in the world.
Okay. He wants us to guess what it is, but he literally gave no clue whatsoever, so we'll see.
The initials are AP. Right, back from collection. Well done to those who guessed it right. It is an Audemars Piguet, but it's not just any Audemars Piguet. Introducing the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Double Balanced Wheel Openworked, reference 15416 CE. It's crafted entirely in sleek black ceramic, and this 41mm masterpiece blends avant-garde design with a horological brilliance. It's limited to just 150 pieces worldwide. It showcases a skeletonized dial with warm rose gold accents, revealing the intricate architecture of its double balance wheel movement. It's a patented innovation for enhanced stability and precision. From its iconic octagonal bezel to the hand-finished ceramic bracelet, every detail exudes exclusivity. It's bold, technical, and rare. This is not just a timepiece, it's a statement of mastery from Audemars Piguet.
Let's cut to the chase.
Right, well, there's already been the big reveal, but so nice we had to do it twice. It's a serious bit of kit.
Honestly, I think it's the best skeleton AP I've seen.
100%. I mean, we've sold quite a few niche novelty APs this year. But this is by far my favourite.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the rose gold screws on the bezel.
I feel like
The only one that could top this would be the stainless steel with the rose gold. I'm gonna be controversial. I think that one's gonna look better.
I think the contrast of the black makes it pop even more.
you're probably right.
But I suppose we have to reserve judgment until we see it. I think it's a serious watch. Only 150 of them made as well. I mean, with the ceramics that we've had, the blue, the white, and a few others, they haven't really been limited in production.
Yeah.
Certainly not officially.
No, exactly. There's no official numbers, right?
No.
I mean, if you turn this one around to the case back,
Then it does say limited edition. So
This was the only one that was available in Europe.
yeah.
So we had an end user that, a good client of ours, that actually had the watch in his collection. He'd never worn it, thankfully. And then we've had a client who's flying into Prague for 3 days, and we're gonna go and hand deliver it this afternoon. We'll bring you along
Yeah.
too.
I never thought my first time in Prague would be for a for a watch delivery, but yeah.
And I feel like we're missing out on all the stag do's and beer drinking going on here. But hopefully when this is gone,
Yeah.
we'll have a few.
So while we have some time with the watch, should we jump into a review?
Sounds good.
Let's do it. So as you've just seen, guys, we're jumping into the review now for this Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Double Balance Openworked 15416 CE with the black ceramic and rose gold accents. Honestly, my first impressions of this watch are I've never seen a watch like it. I know I say that a lot, and that's usually because we sell quite niche pieces, but this Audemars Piguet in general might just be my favorite that I've seen. I just mentioned before that the only one I think could trump this possibly is the stainless steel version, which is the 15416 ST, but this one is absolutely unbelievable. The architecture of the double balance, and now, well, it was discontinued and re-released on these models, but it just never gets old, and the more you look at it, the better it gets. I think, you know, if you're a watch collector and you haven't got a skeleton AP and this was your first one possibly, then you don't really need anything else. So to get into the technical specification of this Royal Oak, it's 41mm, just as you would see on any other men's models. It has 9.6 to 9.9mm in case height, which makes it perfectly slim to fit under the cuff and be quite discreet, especially as it's black ceramic. I think you could really pull off some stealthy outfits and looks with this watch. The movement behind this watch is the AP caliber 3132 automatic self-winding, which has the double balance movement. Now, what does a double balance actually mean? Well, it's quite simple. There's 2 balance wheels and 2 hairsprings compared to standard 1 balance wheel and 1 hairspring, which enhances timekeeping, but also mitigates outside forces disturbing the precision of the watch. So there's no real setting that you have to make for this watch. It just works as perfectly as it does. And the open work term of the watch just means that you get to see the architecture through the skeletonized dial, and you can actually see the balance wheel moving in harmony to make this watch both visually and mechanically very appealing. Now, what I love about Royal Oaks and the ceramic Royal Oaks is that when you flip it around, you can see a titanium and sapphire caseback. Now, the titanium's on the outer rim of the exhibition caseback, where you can see the movement yet again and the AP rotor. So the reason they use ceramic and titanium together is because titanium is very robust and it's lighter than steel, which keeps the watch around 140 grams. And the ceramic is slightly denser than the titanium, which makes for a good balance and a good wrist feel. I would say one thing about this watch, comparing it to the perpetual calendar ceramics that we've reviewed before, is that it does feel a bit more top heavy, and I wonder if that's because the movement includes rose gold and rhodium applied hour markers and the hands. Overall though, every time I have a ceramic AP, I'm astonished by how light the watch actually is. To give you a reference, a stainless steel AP 15510 would be weighing in anywhere around 170 to 80 grams, whereas this comes in at 140 grams, which is quite a noticeable difference on the wrist. Now, one thing I love about this AP ceramic is the fact that they've used rose gold screws on the famed octagonal bezel of the Royal Oak. I think this just makes it so unique compared to other Royal Oaks that we've seen before. And I think if it didn't have that, and let's say the screw heads were black, the dial will contrast way too much. So it's a nice way to blend in the rose gold accents throughout the watch. One thing I would say as well about this watch is that it's very fitting for daily use. And I mean that by it has a 45-hour power reserve, which is more than substantial for an everyday wear. The scratch resistance of the ceramic makes it basically the best choice you could have in your collection, because stainless steel or any precious metal usually picks up scratches just by looking at it. So it's always nice to have a ceramic piece just to counteract that. And if you do like to go in the water with your watches, this has 50 meters of water resistance. So it's actually fitted very well for everyday wear, no matter the occasion. Now, looking more closely into the details of this watch are some of the things that, again, I say every single review, I just don't know how AP have managed to get this brush finish onto this ceramic, but it does look quite astonishing when you play with the bracelet like I am right now. As mentioned in previous videos, what makes the bracelet and the case even more special is the process in making this, and that's through heating ceramic powders up to 1400 degrees, creating a solid state from that. So to change the color to black ceramic, after that process has been done, is they simply add colored pigments to the powder. Now, to make the whole watch in ceramic as well, the case and the links are made separately within the molds, and they're fired up to 1400 degrees to get it into a solid state in this black ceramic. Now, in terms of the market price of this watch, we're looking at 265 to 270,000 on the market today. This, to our knowledge, was the only one available around Europe, and it was an absolute nightmare to find, but you know, all good things come with a bit of emotional roller coaster, so we managed to do it, and that's why we've ended up in sunny Prague to deliver this watch to our client. If you were to ask my opinion about whether this watch is an investment piece, I would say absolutely. It's limited to 150 pieces. The likelihood of many surfacing on the market are nil, and I think for that reason there'll be less and less over the years that are available to buy. So if you do get the chance and you are looking for this watch, do get in contact with us, because I'm sure we can find another one for you. But also definitely consider having this in your collection. So I hope you enjoyed that quick review on the 15416 CE black ceramic. We do have to deliver this watch, so unfortunately I do have to part ways with it, but we'll take you along with us to delivering to the client. We have a nice evening booked at the Four Seasons, which is, you know, quite a bonus. So I'll see you guys there.
Right, Ismail, we've just finished up.
The review, yeah. The review, sorry. Didn't even have my mic in. Just too focused on this watch. Honestly, yeah. I mean, it doesn't even fit my wrist, but I still do it.
It's a hell of a watch.
Yeah, 41 mil. I'll do it anyway.
Yeah.
For this.
This is our little area that we've
Shooting
been
area.
shooting. We've used a nice little bar to place it.
Yeah, just cherishing my last moments with this watch before we deliver to the client. Sad times, but happy client, so can't complain. So we just finished up and we're now currently at the Four Seasons where we deliver to the client. Really nice space. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the interaction on camera, just a few too many people, and I think for privacy reasons, the client didn't really want to be on camera, which is absolutely fine. But yeah, after a very long-winded deal, we're now just relaxing, have a flight to catch tomorrow morning. But other than that, I think great watch and a great deal. Henry, any thoughts your side?
Yeah, really good. Been working on the deal for 4 or 5 weeks now. Client had literally just flown in, had a very long flight, and he was very pleased. We were very happy. Enjoying a few drinks now. Early flight tomorrow though, so it'll probably be on our best behaviour. As ever, remember to like, comment and subscribe here, and we'll catch you in the next one.